We're here with Steve Baker, the Bluffton High School principal, and at the Tuesday night school board meeting, the Works meeting, where they discussed the one-route bus system, you talked for your time about collaboration and the needs. If you wouldn't mind, for the camera, kind of explaining what you have a list here of about 32 topics about which you could collaborate. Any ideas which ones you think you might try and make a priority at the beginning, particularly at the next school year?
Sure. My general statement is, even before I pick the first topic, is anytime my teachers get together, 30 of them, in the same room, it's a win-win situation. The more they work together, the more our students will benefit. So right off the bat, it's already a win when I get them in the room, because they really do work well together. And I'm not a dictator of this is what you're going to do. A lot of it is we do operate on a team atmosphere, so we work together. But a few things we're going to work off right off the bat is Common Core state standards are coming. Transition has to begin next year.
Now, could you quickly clarify what are Common Core state standards?
Common Core state standards is what the Indiana Department of Education has adopted that we will be doing. We have right now state standards. In math, here's what you are to teach. In English, here's what you are to teach. Common Core state standards are more national standards that 48 states have adopted. And Indiana is one of those states. So we will all so each state before had their own standards. It's not really good when, you know, we need to work together better. So now 48 states will have the same standards working out of. So that's good. So we're but it's gonna take some time to transition into that. We'll be spending some collaboration time working on that. Our school improvement plan goal every year is reading comprehension. So we're going to be working on not just English teachers, all teachers. How can we help our students become better readers? Because we know better readers they are, the better they do in all of their subjects. So we're going to work on reading comprehension. We're going to work on a lot of data analysis. There's a lot of data we collect. We want to do something with it, and if we need to make adjustments either in our programs, curriculum, or for students, we will do that.
Again, quickly clarify, if you can, what in general does this data measure? Good.
Data analysis, we get data from standardized tests, local tests, teachers' tests. It measures a variety of things. How well a student is doing, how well a program is doing, how well our curriculum is doing. It gives us, instead of just going off our gut feeling, it tells us what we're doing well, what we need to improve on. Everything that happens in the classroom. So, data analysis. We're going to work a lot with other buildings. We're going to work with our middle school. We're going to work with our elementary. We're doing things like we're really trying to make our gifted program better in the whole district. Well, that means we only have to work with teachers at the high school, but in the other buildings. And then also we're doing a K-8 algebra initiative. We want it to be ready so that all students have the opportunity to take algebra at the 8th grade level. That means, again, we work together as a whole district. So that will provide time for that as well. So those are some of the big ones. We also are going to talk a lot about remediation and helping those students who are struggling. We may be creating some programs or innovative type of teaching strategies that will help the struggling learner as well.
Going back to the Common Core state standards, any idea of how comprehensive, how thick those are? Do you have any paperwork that you could show people on the camera here to see? Okay.
Sure.
I mean, without getting detailed, but
sure, I will get that for you.
Okay.
And I'll just give you one example.
All right.
I just happen to have it right here. This is the Common Core state standards for mathematics.
Okay, I get an idea of the width there.
Okay.
Okay. Just for mathematics.
This is just for math. Now this is K through 12.
Okay.
But there's mathematics, and there's one for every subject we teach: English, social studies, science, fine arts, all of them. So that tells you how much work our teachers have to do, and that's why we need this collaboration time, because that will help with that.
All right, and this will, I assume, affect everything, maybe not specifically, but to what kind of curriculum they'll have to teach within it, what kind of topics they'll have to cover. Will it even affect what kind of tests?
Absolutely. This is how then we will be held accountable as a school. The national and state tests that they take will be based on these standards. So we will be held accountable, just like now it used to have the GQE. Now it's which is a graduation qualifying exam. Now it's the ECA, which is end of course assessments in English and math. That will all be replaced with tests from the state Common Core standards. So we have to make sure our students are ready for those tests.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Very welcome.